live, right?
Yep.
All right. Hey, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Start off, say, Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah
Barakatah
Yahweh,
Yahweh Shai,
Barakatah Shai,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah
Barakatah
Yahweh,
Yahweh
Barakatah
Shai,
Shai,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah
Barakatah
Yahweh,
Yahweh Shai,
Barakatah Shai,
Ka Allah,
Allah,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bashim,
Bashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shai.
Shai.
Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Honor salutations to you, Rakim out there laboring in his truth. And through the spirit, I'm there with the brother. I'm a one Kabar from the main camp, which the camp, that I came from underneath the apostles. And basically, I'm still on the road and linked up with the brother, call this a nightcap edition or whatever. I mean, you see,
Oh, yeah.
we sipping a little whiskey or whatever, but a guy here, we was talking a bunch of things in the spirit, as we always do, right? Speak about holy conversation, right? Hastening the day. So we were speaking on these things, and of course, we just figured we might as well push the button. In the words of the beloved Barack Kabar, press the button. So we pressed the button. So and the things we were speaking about is what's coming up. What's the title of the show again, brother?
This gotta be the end.
This gotta be the end. It's gotta be the
Gotta
end.
be the end.
There's no way that this is not the end. And this is what, as well as all you brothers out there, I know y'all been waiting, and we waiting too. And continue to wait. We waiting for Yahweh Shemel Shai to turn the lights out on this place, man. This place is foul, and it's time to go. It's time to go. Okay, and the Lord is hastening things. The Lord is hearing those prayers, man. Because you got all these other Israelite groups, but these Israelite groups are not looking for Yahweh Shai, the return of Yahweh Shai. They're not hastening the day. They're not really pushing the Most High's word. They're not pushing prophecy. This devil, we were talking about a bunch of stuff. That's what really sparked us, even though it's a little late or whatever the case is. That's what sparked us to go into this lesson. We was talking about a lot of things, and there's a lot of stuff Esau is doing, which, when you brothers that's in the know that it's all geared towards pushing the MOTB. Like there's been a lot of, and I might have mentioned it in other shows other brothers might have experienced it, but it's been a lot of different hacking and scamming, cyber shit,
attack,
right?
yeah.
Cyber attacks on brothers' bank accounts, debit cards, all that scamming shit. And I believe that the elites unleashed the hackers and the scammers or whatever, because what it's going to do at the end of the day is they got everybody using that system of payment, Apple Pay and everything, right? And then the brother, of course, in the background it's over with now. He had the movie Leave the World Behind, right?
Yeah.
And then in that is one scene where I think it's Ethan Hawke, where they're saying, look, all that stuff that Venmo, Apple Pay doesn't work no more. So he's already got everybody, because you see everybody, especially you go to certain areas. I just came from fucking Penn State, which is basically Smallville. It's nothing but mostly crap. I mean, you got Jake out there, but they gone. They ain't gone. But all you see everybody with their phone. So now what happens when this doesn't work no more? Right. So they was hitting on that in that movie, which we know about the predictive programming. And then so now what do they say? Now the what's it, the pressure from above, pressure from beneath. So you know what? We're gonna have to do this, because since you got all these, because when they say, we recommend you change your password.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that gonna do?
Yeah.
Again, the government, and they had a show showing you, pardon me, right? But they had a show with the nigga Bow Wow, right? It was on CBS and one of them shows. He was like a computer hacker. They had a show showing you that the government recruits all these cute, you got a lot of fucking smart guys out there, right? Computer whiz kids, geniuses, cyber geeks. So that the government, what they do is they recruit them, And so I believe that they unleash them to further push this MOT to the B. Yeah. All right? We're in the time of them pushing that, because why? Everything is collapsing. The economy. You got the situation over there in Ukraine, right? You got a preset?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Now let's kick it off with this.
Yep.
2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10.
Okay.
It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Mm-hmm. The earth also in the works.
And that fervent heat is talking about the nuclear missiles. Okay, and see, you're supposed to be talking about the prophecies. Spirit had me. I did a show years ago through the Spirit called Things of Importance, or Topics of Importance, which is prophecy. Going to Revelation 19, was that 19,
Yeah, 19, 10, 11.
19 and 10 and 11, right? It's about prophecy. The Spirit of the Lord is with you. If you're a man of the Lord, right? If you call yourself a prophet, you should be prophesying, right? And what is the prophecies? The prophecies, one, we know about the MOTB, martial law, right? And they putting in plain sight that there's civil war. You got the thing with the fire that happened in Texas, right? And Esau, it's not that Esau is sloppy, because you might be like, oh, these devils are sloppy with it, because they leaving a trail to, where you can find and pinpoint it, like, oh, that's part of that do system. You can look that up, DEW, right? You see all the things go viral. Look at this laser that's behind the fire that started in Esau's doing that purposely, man. All right? The International Banking Family, and look, the Spirit been on the apostles and all the other brothers, pinpoint about the passing away of the Rothschild.
Yeah.
That a lot of more shit was going to go on. What's happening? Look what happened. Texas got those fires, and ironically, which the brother from Pittsburgh, which that this is an elixir that the brother had made. The head brother over there, Ariala, but the Spirit was on him. He made a good point. He said, look, they're talking about all this problem with separating from the United States. What's the word? Seceding
the States of America.
Right? Then they talking about the thing with the immigrants and all that, right? These issues. A lot of them are so-called Trumpers. So America is broken already. So what more? Okay, shoot them niggas with a laser. Send some fires upon them. And they showed the video. The video went viral. You can see that was actual laser. But it's not that Esau's being sloppy. It's that they purposely doing this, and they know that the majority of the people is still not going to catch on. They putting everything that they're doing, and sometimes like the predictive programming might be something that they put that'll happen 10 years later. Yeah. No, they put the movie to Leave the World Behind just came out, not even a year.
October, November.
October, about 6 months, a little less than 6 months ago. And all those things are being enacted. So things are really moving. Things are moving. There's a lot of things that are moving. A lot of moving pieces in this thing, because why? That's the Most High. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. These are the prophecies, and we're at the end of this thing, man. So they doing these things to push that agenda, all right? And it ain't changed. It ain't changed. All right, they want to depopulate, kill off majority of the people, all right, get everybody indoctrinated under Satan, and then stick everybody with that what. And I ain't talking about the jab, all right? The jab, they already got you suckers with the jab. Okay, a lot of you suckers. And they gonna get the rest of you suckers with the bigger jab, if you will. All right, but go ahead, my brother.
Now reading on in 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 11, it says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversations and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of our power, wherein the heavens, being on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat." And to add on to what the bishop is saying, but it's always going to happen when brothers come together, elders, brothers, the prophets, the men of the Lord. Apparatus is out of hope for elect. It's always going to be spiritual, bro. Something spiritual is always going to come, because we literally hastening for Yahweh Shai to come and destroy this place, man. Mm-hmm. So what manner of person ought ye to be? We talk about regular shit here and there, but at the end of the day, what sums it all up is prophecy. It
always go back to the prophecy.
Mm-hmm.
It always go back, and that's why a lot of people probably don't want to fuck with us, because they always talking about doom and gloom, but that's what the scriptures are speaking about, man.
Yeah.
They're not. What's that? Is that in Jeremiah? It was written within woe.
Lamentations and woe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What else are we gonna talk about, man? First of all, you want to talk about sports and all that. That shit's all rigged, man.
Ezekiel, actually, I got it.
Oh, Ezekiel? Yeah, bring that out real quick with Papa Shot, since you Spirit got it.
Right. Ezekiel 2 and 10. It says, and he spread it. Matter of fact, 2 and 9. Mm-hmm. 2 and 9. It says, "And when I looked, behold, a hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein." And
that ain't talking about no Quran, no Egyptian Book of the Dead, or none of that, man. All those books, there's no validity to them. It's talking about the Holy Bible, man. You see? And he said what?
It says, It says, "And an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein."
A roll of a book
was therein.
So, in other words, and remember, the Lord told Ezekiel to eat the whole book. The whole roll, right? And so, first Ezekiel said when he ate the roll, it was what? Sweet in his mouth, but bitter when it went into his stomach, because of what? As he got into the spirit of the prophecies, which that's what it represented, the Bible. What we know, what we have today as the Bible, the prophecies, right? Reason why I got bitter because of one, the hell, right? Which ain't no fucking place in the middle of the goddamn earth or none of that other bullshit, Roman Catholicism, dogma. All right, talking about the destruction, and they was talking about all the famines, the time that we're in now. All right, the earth is at the worst state, and that's how we know that the so-called white man is the devil the Bible speaks of, or the wicked, because the Proverbs was at the 29th chapter, when the wicked bear rule, people mourn. Right now, across the whole world too, and see, it was all good, and see now it's a you know, now it's a what they want to call it, humanitarian act. What's happening with those so-called Palestinians and Gaza and all this and that. But listen, all that shit been happening to us for years, man. There's been a slaughter, lynching, a murder, you know, ethnic cleansing, genocide, whatever you want to call it. That's been happening to us for the longest. But now it's happening throughout the whole world. You got Edomites cutting out other Edomites. We were speaking about that too, which the Lord Yahweh Shai said in Matthew 12, if Satan be divided against Satan, how then shall his kingdom stand? So that's how we know that we're actually in the time of Satan's fall. All right, and again, we're sitting here, we're drinking toast, you know, La Yesha'Allah to the Babor, all right, to the destruction of Babylon. All right, so our sorrows is turned to joy, you know, because we finished, man. You know, we out here doing, you know, in this fucking wicked ass kingdom, wicked ass society. You know, we finished, man. We ain't got nothing. You know, we're chafed in the spirit, man. Nothing suffices us. The only thing that suffices us is the end of this. And King David said that in the Psalm, right? Psalms, I think the 7th or 9th chapter. Let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end. That's all we waiting for, man. All right, we gotta go. I mean, first of all, it's beyond. I mean, we do what we gotta do. You know, we take. You know, we try to keep under our bodies and stuff. We brothers work out and take, you know, herbs and do. But at the end of the day, it's beyond that, man. We need the kingdom. We want the kingdom. All right, and you brothers that's on the comic boards, from the apostles, the head of the apostles on down. We want nothing ain't gonna suffice. We will never be satisfied. That's why we ain't fuck. Esau know they can't buy us. See, a lot of you other niggas, you want the shit of this world, man. All right, you want the notoriety. All right, because why? You have a lack of self-confidence, man. All right, you got issues. You got a complex about yourself. A lot of you. That's why you see people doing gimmicks, you know, to sell stuff. Yeah. I mean, not to say you know, in street terms, but when you have a good product, the product sells itself. So if you got the truth, speaking about the truth is going to speak for itself. You ain't got to dress it up with nothing fancy, man. You see, but a lot of you guys did it because you really love this world, man. You know? But go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, I'm going to finish that up in Ezekiel 2:10. It says, and he spread it before me, and it was written within and without.
Within and without. You see, throughout the whole scriptures, man. And then remember, Yahweh Shai, there were certain things that Yahweh Shai said right now. Going back to it was Ezra, right? They had the 5, I believe it was 5 scribes. Yeah. If I'm not, I believe that was Ezra, right? And it said he was speaking for I think it was for 40 days and 40 nights, and they wrote at the night.
Yeah, I believe it was Ezra.
I believe that was Ezra, and it was the 5. I forgot the 5 brothers that was with him. So the Spirit of the Lord was on. That's how because look, when you go into the Apocrypha, right, in the scriptures too, but it tells you things at the beginning of the creation. That's how we know that there ain't no fucking Big Bang Theory, right? We know that the Most High had the angels making everything, because the scriptures tell us that. So the Spirit of the Lord came upon Ezra, just like it came on the other prophets. They were sitting there writing down, but then it was certain things they didn't write down. You see? But just to show you that it's all about prophecies, because why? Every prophecy is set for its time. Prophecies are locked in time. All right, go ahead.
Right. So reading on, it says, and he spread it before me, and it was written therein and without.
What was written inside? This book that the Lord gave Ezekiel. Go ahead.
It was written, and there was written therein lamentations and mournings and woe.
Lamentations and mournings and woe. So what the hell are these people talking about? God is love. What are you talking about? The scriptures say that there's lamentations, mournings, and woes. That's what the most, and Yahweh Shai said it best. There should be weeping and gnashing of the teeth. Look, we going to continue to tell you that the Lord is coming to destroy America at the end of the day. All the false prophets, okay, all the false teachers, all the bullshit of America, all the idols. Because America's filled with nothing but idols, man. You got all these different denominations and everything. And then you Israelites out there, why are you still debating? Debating for what?
Exactly.
We at the end. But you know what? I know why a lot of guys got to use gimmicks. A lot of guys got to pervert the gospel because they don't got the truth. They don't have nothing else. All right? And seeing the thing is, when you come with gimmicks, eventually gimmicks get played out. And the people you're following, they always looking for the next thing. That's the same thing with the church. That's how the church fell off because everybody got tired of the same old song and dance.
Right.
All right? So they had to find something else to spruce it up because they ain't got the truth. Go ahead.
Right. That was it on there.
Okay, so unless you got some, had something.
I have a few things, but you got it.
Okay, I'll just read this real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, in the spirit, get on, you can go into it. 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. It said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, right? So when did it show you reincarnation? All right, because when did the Lord tell Ezra that? Ezra was one of them prophets back in the reincarnation. All right, I mean, you go, the Lord, the angels constantly visited Ezra and other prophets,
Right.
but reincarnation, meaning, in other words, like Jude, I'll put you in remembrance, although you once knew this. Ezra and all the prophets knew this. They're back here today. They're back here prophesying.
Yeah.
Ezra ain't selling out. Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Habakkuk, Haggai, Zechariah, Zephaniah.
Just to add to your point, that's
Yeah.
why Ezra said, woe is me, who would deliver me in those days?
And
You
I
know?
believe Jeremiah said the same thing too. If I'm not mistaken, woe is me.
Yeah, Jeremiah, they call him the weeping prophet. The weeping prophet.
Right? Yeah. Because why? That's what the Lord showed them. You know, destruction, doom. And ain't that what they called us at one time?
Prophets of doom.
Prophets of doom. Bush said that on record, you know? Because why? The real men of the Lord gonna prophesy about the destruction, and we see it coming, man, of California, San Diego. And it's to the point, I had to even, Edomite tell me, you heard about the snow with them? Like, yeah. Bitch, your kingdom is up, man. The Lord get rid of you fucking devils, man. And it's about time. They need to be evicted out of this earth, man.
Right.
They're responsible for everything, man, at the end of the day. All right? Niggas are gonna die. The 2/3 are gonna die. Big Shirley, the nigga woman that, you know, they gonna die.
Keisha.
Yeah, big, Keisha, Juanita, right? Chiquita, whatever. You know, the Mexican wicked bitches. A lot of them Latin child, a lot of y'all just wicked as all hell.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all gonna die. But the devil, the so-called white man, this is the end for him. At least y'all Israelites. So, and see, a lot of Israelites that don't believe in reincarnation, again, they don't realize what they're saying. You should hope, because you're not gonna make it this trip. But the fact that reincarnation exists in the Bible,
Yeah.
you got a right to it. And the proof of that is Romans 11 and 26, right?
Get that right now.
Yeah, Babak Bashar. That's a simple verse that says a lot. All right? You got Israelites out here talking about there's no reincarnation, right? You got Israelites talking about that there's going to be eternal fire where your soul is going to be sitting there just burning. No, you ignorant. You are not knowing the scriptures, man. You got it?
Yup. This is Romans chapter 11 and verse 26. Straight to the point.
Uh-huh.
It says, and so all Israel.
All Israel. All right? Not just 144,000 or 10 or 5. It said all Israel. Go ahead.
Shall be saved.
Shall be saved. So how is that going to be when we already know in Zechariah the Lord spoke about 2/3 should be cut off therein and die.
Exactly.
So how is all Israel going to be saved
If they gonna die.
if they're going to die? If there's no such thing as reincarnation, how would all Israel be saved? Okay, if these wicked Israelites are going to be burning forever, how are they all going to be saved? You see how simple and stupid these things sound? You understand? But the scriptures say, let the blind lead the blind.
Right.
All right?
Right.
Go ahead.
Yup. It says, and so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written.
As it is written, yup,
There shall come out of Zion the deliverer.
out of Zion the deliverer, man. You see, and the deliverer is Yahweh Shai. And he ain't coming for these heathens or nobody else but the elect of Israel, actually. It's going to start with the elect. The rest of Israel gonna die, but they're gonna come back through the elect. I mean, it stands to reason if all Israel's gonna be saved, but we know that a lot of Israelites are gonna die here. They're gonna be judged here, right?
That makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
it says, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob.
And man, can't wait, man, because right now, man, Jake, and the longer you're allowed, you're blessed to be in His truth, because it's a blessing to be in His truth doing His work. The longer that you're in His truth, the more anger and hate, and if you see how the Most High is angry at our people, man. Hosea 4:1, the Lord is pissed off at our people. Jake is, we was going into it in the other the show. Jake is a degenerate vine into the Most High, perverse, unholy, right? Jake is gone, man. You got Jake that's covered head to toe with goddamn tattoos, man. And I'm talking about at an early age. I seen, I don't know, one of the Latin tribes or whatever. Chick had tattoos all over and a brown belt. I'm like, and that's like tainted, meat. Damaged goods. So that's why we understand perfectly why the Most High is going to destroy 2/3. But being that they're Israelites, we got to speak the truth. They're going to come back. They're just not going to make it on this trip. They're going to die brutally, horrible deaths. They're going to suffer. They're going to suffer too. And it ain't going to be just no easy, because a lot of niggas that think, oh, well, we all die. We got to die sometime. Well, Yahweh Shaddai said there'd be men standing here that shall not taste of death. You ain't got to die, especially not that life is here, the word is here, the truth is here. All right? But you know what? If that's what you're allotted to, then that's what's going to happen to you. All right? Go ahead. I'll jump back on you.
Quick precept, Isaiah 5:4. What can have been done more to my vineyard, that I have not done it? Wherefore, when I looked that it should bring forth grapes, it brought forth wild grapes.
Yeah, like Jake. The truth is out here. There's no more excuse. The prophets are out there. See, the Lord got us out there as a testament, man. Like Yahweh Shai, when He came, He said, now they have no longer a cloak for their sin. You can't say you ain't know you wasn't supposed to be a damn Bati man. All right? There's no excuse for you being a Bati boy, man. All right? Ma divine. Like Levi say. Levi's spirit, a damn lesbian. There's no excuse for you doing these things, man. You see? So, because why? The prophets is out there. So, even though y'all ain't feeling this, y'all don't listen, y'all haven't been listening. But guess what? You know that the prophets were there. And the Lord told Ezekiel that, right? They should know that a prophet was amongst them. So we doing our job, man. You brothers continue to do your job, man. Because we pressing for that mark for a reason. We're not in this battle. It's not like we doing this for nothing. All right? We see what's happening, man. You got Esau. Like I said, man, we were speaking about a bunch of things, man. That's why the Spirit said, we were sipping or whatever the case is, late or whatever. I just got off the road with the brother. But we said we're going to have to, what's that say, the end of the fucking world?
Yeah.
Right? In the back.
Netflix series called The End of the Fucking
World.
Wow,
dark comedy. But it's real shit. So all these, that's crazy. I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
As we speaking of it, it's a series called The End of the Fucking World. Well, guess what? That's what it is. The end of your fucking world. Esau, all right? That was demons, man. It's the end of your world, man. You see? And it's happening rapidly. And the Lord just has us out here putting it in your face, man. The Lord got us sitting there. The Lord commanded us. So that's why we do what we do. We commanded. Okay? This is what the Lord would do. This is what the Lord was doing. Yahweh Shai and the apostles and the holy men. And we're picking up the legacy from them and doing the same thing. And even more so, the Lord got it turned up now because we see it clearly. This is the end, man.
Gotta be the end.
It gotta be the end. It gotta be. Like, that ain't, like, this shit that said the end of the fucking world. Cause, you got the screen with shit flashing through it and back of the camera, so to speak.
And TV advertising Netflix movies and shit.
So it had a movie called The End of the Fucking World, right? And most of the movies are about love, death, and robots. Everything that's happening is about the end of the world or a dystopian type of universe. Why do you think that is? And Esau, of course, Esau is a devil, so he's gonna market anything he can. That's what a demon would do. A devil would do it. A devil would sit there and capitalize off of everything. Yeah. Like, you got devil-minded niggas in the truth, so-called in the truth, capitalizing off the Lord's Passover. Here's the Lord's Passover's coming. That's a serious, solemn assembly, man. But y'all want to make light of it, make it a joke, make it into a concert. Watch, the Mosai gonna get you wicked, rebellious ass Israelites out there, man. You're gonna feel the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And the same ones that sit there and make light of the word, we know that you'll easily take the CHI to the P.
Yeah.
You know? They're gonna take that. They please give me more. Give me some. We got that Busta Rhyme D9.
Niggas had enough.
Yo,
Give me some more.
Give me some more. You niggas want another chip? Give me some more. Right? You gonna sit there and take that shit because you niggas are fucking idiots. You have no faith. Children of no faith. You have no belief or no fear of the Most High. And you're all for the oppressor. All right? There's more on that.
That was. Yeah, you
Sure?
Want, yeah. I mean, I got mad precepts.
Oh no, let him, let him rip. I go back
Yup.
and read this. Right? It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah.
So we in that time. The Most High is visiting this place. Like I said, in California, I think they got like snow that's up to like 5 feet, 6 feet, right? Snow just dumped, you know? And the thing is, it doesn't matter if Esau, uses the HART program to do whatever, whether modifying program. The point is, it's happening.
Lord.
It's the Lord. All right? And remember, the scriptures say, on the left hand where the Lord doth work. Because the Most High controls every side. That's why you had the international banking families, which the Most High set them up. But they try to be like the Most High.
Yeah.
Like all the wars, they financed the wars, the Napoleon War, this World War, they try to say it was the First World War, World War I, II. They financed both sides, so they knew who was going to be the victor, because whoever they had the most money or the most troops, yada yada yada. Like over there, them rats. The reason why they able to execute them so-called Palestinians over there, because they got the force, they got the backing, they got all the weapons. They throwing rocks, they shooting missiles, so to speak. Right? The dude, which we know this shit stage, right? When the niggas came in on the parachute and everything with one of them hand gliders and with paintball guns. Come on, man. And again, when you check it out about Hamas and you look it up, they was set up by them rats, by Bibi. Okay, Bibi, that fucking devil that was about to get ousted. So conveniently, a situation arose where people forgot about the corruption that he did and they were getting out of him. They set up them hummus niggas. The same ones that did. So that shit's all set up and staged. And then what it does is it justifies them for wiping out them innocent, which we ain't, again, like the apostles, so we ain't got a dog in the race. But truth is truth. We're going to speak it how it is. The people that they're killing and destroying in the houses that you see on the video, most of them are straight up civilians and kids. And they're pinpointing them with this AI technology. They got one system that they call the gospel. They call it the gospel. So, with these heathens, man, see, they think that they really deceive, they think that they're really the people, right? A lot of these devils, they really think they're better than us. They don't realize that, no, motherfucker, the Most High just set you up for a little space. Now you're about to be crushed. You were always a nobody. And now you're going to be obsolete, all right? Obsolete, meaning out of existence as far as now people bow down to. That's why we ain't got no women, really. Our women is following whatever the white man said. That's their God. Right. When you supposed to be her God, right. All right? But now it's going to come a time where this devil, believe it or not, it's going to be obsolete. Like right now, if you pull out a $1 bill or $100 bill, this devil face is still on it. They told you niggas they going to put that old dumb Harriet Tubman bitch, man. That pygmy, ugly ass looking bitch, man, who sold a lot of you niggas out. All right? And they say, oh, she knew she was an Israelite. She wasn't acting like an Israelite.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
She was laying in bed with them Edomites, right? From what stuff I heard and read about her. All right? And furthermore, that whole thing, that underground, that was a farce, man. Just like the NAACP and all these other different so-called groups that are set up to fight for your rights. They're pacifists. They sit there to rock you back to sleep. Just like now you have Hebrew Israelite pacifists, man. And that's why a lot of these guys don't teach the truth. They sit there and try to take the name of the Most High from the earth and from out of the mouth of his people. Because there's power and strength in that name, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. Especially if you're right in the spirit. You can't be a wicked ass nigga and call upon the Lord. Right. Matthew 7:20, you know, depart ye from me, ye that work iniquity.
Now everybody that say, Lord, Lord.
She'll enter into the kingdom. And we see that, and that's why you're gonna have monkey-minded niggas that's gonna try to be doing a double lifestyle, sitting there slanging on the side, but then coming to kin. You know, that's right. Nah, look, John the Baptist said, bring forth fruit meet for repentance, man. But you're gonna have that wickedness, man. All right, because you got the Lord always leave examples. All right, so who was reading? I was reading.
Yeah.
All right, so verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Come on, you gonna tell me we're not in that time? The uproars of the people in the world. And I don't know if you've seen this one. There was it was an Uber driver. I guess whoever was in his car, he left a goddamn grenade in his car.
Oh, nah, I ain't see that shit.
Yeah, like a day, what's today? Sunday, so I think it was either Saturday or it was not like by Midtown. And look,
Midtown what, Manhattan?
I think Midtown Manhattan. And the
Okay.
Spirit, again, was on head elder Apostle Tahar. He said that he did a video, I never forget it. I believe it was called Elf City. And he tried to warn a lot of you know, hard-headed, knucklehead Israelites. It's over with down there. Like right now, it's not the same place that we remember when we was out there.
Nah.
The Bishop Zion walked over there the other day. He said, there's no way we can still teach over there.
Yeah.
Let alone all the scaffolding, all of this,
Yeah.
that, and the third. But anyway, the Most High is bringing judgment out there, man. It was an Uber driver down there, and whoever was in there, they left a fucking grenade in the back seat.
See?
And now, you know, you got this bullshit protesting. So it said uproars of the people. The scripture said that. You got the protesting of for the Palestinians and everything. Now everybody, you got that Camel Harris, right? The big face, horse face bitch talking about we need to stop. Okay, and it's so they doing big protests throughout. So they blocked the police couldn't even get to the car. They was having trouble getting to the car where the call came in about the grenade being in the back because of what? All the stupid dumb ass protesting, man. So you gonna tell me this place ain't through, man? Go ahead, my bro. Oh, I'm reading. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Slacky.
I
That's
got
it.
no,
Okay.
No, you good. You got. I'm going to comment board and get some scriptures too, brothers up.
Okay. Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
come. Yeah, I can't. You know, but hey, that's the spirit, man. Y'all brothers already know what time it is, man.
Yo.
Right? Shalom to all you brothers on the comment board, man. Double honors to you, apostles, bishops, elders, camp leaders. Shalom to all y'all, man. We at the final stretch, man, and we got to pray to the Lord that we remain too. You know, we got to endure because we see this, and it really, man. Look, the scripture say, "Who can but prophesy?" You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't in the spirit of prophecy, then the spirit of Yahweh Shai is not in you.
Right.
You know, you shouldn't. And again, going back to the debaters, right?
Great debaters.
The so-called great debaters. You do those things. A lot of times, those guys do those things for vain glory, man. You know, so, oh, you seen him, man? He won a debate, like that's like with the boxers and everything, right?
Yep.
The trophies,
titles and shit.
Titles, that's corruptible crowns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, he's a heavyweight champ of debates. Well, at one time they said, I think Polite won the belt, right? He was not that he had the truth. He was a simple, you know, fish head nigga. You know, alien. He looked. If there was aliens, that nigga would be an alien. That nigga look like E.T. All right.
Dagon looking motherfucker.
Yeah, but if you look at put a picture of E.T. next to Polite, man, you know, and I know he's probably wearing lipstick right now, but you know what I'm saying? He's E.T. with lipstick, all right?
E.T. had on lipstick in the movie. I don't know if you
Oh,
remember.
word?
Yeah,
No, I never got the.
yeah.
You know, I was deprived.
He had on the blonde wig and some lipstick. Yeah, E.T. boom. Yeah.
That's crazy. Now imagine Polite they made that nigga wear a blonde wig. They put a mop over his head, a mop top through some Kool-Aid. Hey, but that's what happens, man.
Oh, man.
That's what happens, man, when you come against the men of the Lord, man.
Rightfully
All
so.
right? Because you had the nigga had his shot. He should humble himself. He came across the apostles and everything, and he was almost, the apostles went and was sincerely teaching the dumb nigga. But he wanted that vain glory. He wanted to be that nigga. He wanted to, you know, be sitting here with all the different celebrities and stars up in Hollywood with white women that he was trying to condemn us for. You see? The Most High got that nigga, man. And he was the debate champ at one point.
Yeah.
Not that he had the truth, which
Right.
he did get destroyed in the debate. Truthfully speaking, the first time with him and Cesaria.
Yeah.
But that shit is vanity, man. The Most High ain't look, you know. So people that do that stuff, they're looking for props in this world, man. That's why, again, we used to say it about a lot of Israelites. They will put their name on the title, you know, Yohana stomps through Manhattan. Yohana drops a nuclear missile. Like, come on, man. It's not about us. It's about Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because none of these guys can save you. And what they're doing is they misleading you and taking the name from you and leading you to your destruction. You see, but so be it, you know. Again, our word is out to the elect of Israel, man. The sincere. All right? Yeah,
I'm about to post something, but yeah.
All right, I'm gonna read on to get it. It says, so it said, in uproars of the people in the world, which we see right now, it said, then should thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning, it says, in an end, and the end is manifest. Right? Spirit had to say, you was bringing that scripture out earlier. Everything's being brought out, man. That's why things are at the all-time level of exposure, man. You got Edomites exposing the government, man. You got Edomites speaking about all of the unconstitutional shit that this government's done. You got Edomites exposed. You got more Edomites, which we've been, you know, it's like to the, you know, I'm sure the apostles and elders and bishops that remember back in the 90s, when you would mention like the Illuminati, the international banking families, when we were going to that, people were like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Now everybody's an expert.
Now everybody's an expert. And a lot of them are bringing out truth and information too. A lot of them are mostly Edomites. So we know that Satan is divided against itself, man. And that this place is about to fucking go down, man. You know?
Yeah, that's Psalm 64. I'll make thy tongue to fall upon your own self. Make your own tongue to fall upon you.
And the Lord is doing it, man. He got Esau exposing Esau, man. How about that, man? Right. And everybody, and all the, he even got you making documentaries and everything, exposing all the wickedness that you did too. They got I forget the name of it, it's Lakeview or something like that. They show, because see it, and for years until recently, I say in the past like 5-7 years, they started bringing out all these different towns of Jake, with affluent Jakes, such as Rosewood, Black Wall Street. There's numerous Black Wall Streets where Jake got it popping, and they figured out they created money. Yeah, I think the Model T Ford, if I'm not mistaken, Jake made the first one. I know the engine Jake made, but Jake had it in a community, had cars and all that. And Esau sat there and destroyed them, sent the army in there, destroyed them, burnt down the town, bombed them. Some Jakes fled. Then they fucking turned the town into a lake. There's a bunch of those towns. Now that's coming out. Before that information wasn't out. They got a movie on Netflix. I think it's Lake. I forgot the name of it. So the Most High got this devil doing this thing and exposing itself. You see? So now that's why now they want to sit there and block the internet. And then the other thing too, if the Spirit allows to get into, which I'm sure you brothers have seen it. All right, now you understand why they've come with this thing of banning the Bible. Basically, they said if you teach the Bible, you're guilty of a hate crime. I think they passed a law, or about to, in Canada.
Yeah, they resurfaced it.
They resurfaced it, okay.
It was something in the making about 2014, but now it's back on the tables for them to push it. Like you brought out 2nd 9, we know what time we in. So they definitely about to push that shit.
Yeah, and we see why. And they said anybody, you know, with hate speech and this, that, and the third, because why? What they've been pushing? What's one of the other agendas they've been pushing? That nasty people agenda. These filthy, wicked, nasty creatures, man.
Bati boys.
Yeah, straight Bati boys, right? So now that's at the forefront and at the height of everything. So now if you say, and that's why they want to get rid of the Bible, because the Bible condemns that, man. The Bible condemns that. And see, you got some Edomites in the Bible, but with some, you know, we keep it real. It's a possibility that there's Jakes amongst some of these cracker loving, or these, you know, down south cracker Bible Belt preachers. Yeah. But for the most part, they know that there's people out there telling you, especially us, come on, Leviticus 20 and 13, right? So now what they're doing is saying, you know what? If you teach the Bible, then you're pushing hate. Because why? They're sticking up for these fucking nasty motherfuckers, because that's part of their agenda, and that's how they rocked a lot of you people to sleep. Because again, remember, that goes hand in hand, witchcraft and nastyism or homosexuality, fuck it, go hand in hand, right?
Yeah, sex magic and shit like
Yeah.
that.
And then they come, yeah, this sex magic. You fucking kidding me, man? You got the precept?
Yeah, this is cause just real quick, 'cause
Yeah,
what we was talking about earlier, Galatians 1:10. But do I now persuade men, or Yahweh Shema Shah? Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, I should not be the servant of Yahweh Shah. You know, just going into what you had mentioned about these cats seeking fame for, you know, debating who holds the title amongst the Hebrews and shit like that. We ain't about that, bro.
Nah.
You know, because the cheerleaders are niggas in the world.
Right. Right.
You getting cheered on and rooted for niggas that don't even know the truth. What the fuck does that do for us?
Yeah, the same nigga that's putting the Christmas tree up in his house.
Exactly.
Yeah, brother, that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's when the Hebrews took this one. But the nigga, he got a Christmas tree. Well, now it's Kwanzaa. You know?
Fucking Easter egg hunting with his woman and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
But nah, the kids, man, it's about the kids. I don't believe in that stuff, but the kids.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Hey, we see why the Lord is gonna come down with that fire, man. He's gonna slap you niggas upside the head with that hammer, man, that judgment hammer. That hammer of destruction. Because why? You niggas are a degenerate vine to the Lord. You're an abomination. Alright? And you're not gonna get, it's not like niggas gonna get better. Not they gonna hear the truth. Because why? They're not of the elect.
Right.
Alright? And they love this world, man. Isaiah the 30th chapter exposes you fucking demons, man. You know, and they really care less about you niggas, man. You know, the bishop, Slockett, the apostle of Rob, and other brothers. You know, and of course the apostle Tahar, apostle Gabar, and Rakah. Please, apostle Rakah. They've been said it, and we echo the sentiments. Fuck the 2/3, man.
Fuck them.
Fuck them niggas, man. They enemies of the Lord, man. All right? And King David, what's that, Psalms 137?
Yeah,
If you get that 137 and 19, if I'm not mistaken, you know we're not, man. Listen, man, we ain't supposed to be sitting up there trying to go to the table and try to figure out what we have in common and don't have in common. Nah, man. How can two walk together except they be agreed? 1 Corinthians 1:10, man.
How
right?
we go? How we go to it's not 137.
Is it 139? I hate with
Perfect Hatred?
yeah, is it 139? It's either 137 or 139. I might have 139.
I got it. This is on 139. Yep, you got it. Yep.
139. Slocky. What verse?
20.
Yeah, I think 18 or 19. You start at 18 or 19.
All right, come on. Yep. This is Psalms 139 and verse 18. If I should count them, they are more in number than the sand. When I wake, I'm still with thee.
Right. Meaning what? All the people, the enemies of the Lord, man. Everybody, because when you sit there and teach a false doctrine, and that's why we're set up like the Apostle Paul said it, man. Seeing that I'm set for the defense of the gospel. All right? That's what we set up to. So y'all take it personal, whatever. But no, if you going off, we're supposed to correct it, man. Okay? And there's many enemies, because you're really an enemy of the Most High. If you say the name of the Most High, I'm talking about Hebrew Israelites, man. I ain't even talking about the rest of these other clowns out there. I'm talking about you Hebrew clowns, man, that say the name of the Most High is not important. Then you say, oh, that's not the prophecy, or the MOT, that's not in the Bible. It's an embargo, it's sin and all. And you know who you are. Oh, the Passover, Josiah had we gonna blow up, we gonna have the best Passover, and get your tickets now while you can. When you put in this code, you get a discount for the Passover. We're gonna have entertainment, you gonna have your own personal waitress at your take. Like, this is the bullshit that these niggas are doing, man. So this is what King David was speaking about, because why? At the end of the day, the Most High is angry, man. And the Lord is this fucking devil. Most High said that that's his sword. So the Lord gonna use his devil to bring hell upon you. And we see it happening, man. And we've been telling you, man. And a lot of y'all gonna take that MOTB and you're gonna die.
Right.
You're gonna die, and you ain't gonna survive. Ain't no, oh Lord, I didn't know I was not. So yeah, nigga, right with the missile. I'll smack you right upside your fucking head, man.
That's right.
Ahead,
it says, verse 19, surely thou wilt slay the wicked.
See, surely, truly. We don't have no doubt about it. Surely thou wilt slay the wicked.
It says, O power, depart from me, therefore ye bloody men.
Ye bloody men. All right, you bloody men, because you got blood on your hands. And see, Nate, instead of you getting offended, you should have repented, man. Spirit, all the videos and the shows, the Spirit of the Lord came, had the apostles do, and other brothers do. All right, instead of waxing proud and trying to counter and prove your point that's not a point, you should have repented, man. Now you got blood on your hands, man, because you taught men to forget the name of the Most High. We don't know the name of the Lord. Nobody knows it, and you try to justify it. Or the MOTB is a sin. After you said it was a bar of Christianity and every other thing you said, changing the dynamics of the truth.
It's everything but the RFID.
Everything, right? It could be anything. It could be anything but the RFID. Blood, you got blood on your hands.
Right. So that was 19. Let me read verse 20. It says, "For they speak against thee wickedly."
They speak against thee wickedly because you think you're coming at us. Oh, leave GMS, don't listen to these men, right? This, that, and the third. But the Lord said, "He that despised you, despised the Most High. He that sent you." We ain't coming with our own agenda. We're not looking. We ain't feeling ourselves. We ain't out here trying to be celebrities and all that stuff, man. Go debating, crush Nick. Nah, we ain't. Come on. Go ahead.
Right. It says, verse 20. It says, "For they speak against thee wickedly, and thine enemies." I'm sorry. Surely, verse 19. "Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O power, depart from me. Therefore, ye bloody men, for they speak against thee wickedly, and thine enemies take thy name in vain."
And thy enemies take thy name in vain. So you see why we got to keep rebuking you and bringing this thing. It always keep coming up, the name of the Lord. Who's taking the name of the Lord in vain? Come on, man. See, y'all act like y'all don't hear what the scriptures is saying, man. We read it out of the scripture. We didn't write that or whatever.
Nope.
Right? Y'all say we got a name doctrine, but the scriptures say thy enemies who take thy name in vain. Right?
It says, verse 21. "Do not I hate them, O Lord Yahweh, that
This
made
King
thee."
David, a man after the Lord's heart, the Most High's heart.
Yep.
Do not I hate them that hate thee. And that's our stance on it. So fuck the 2/3. Fuck you sellouts, man. Now, if you of the elect, we have, look, Apostle Rollins said that I have no problem with the Lord's elect. I hope I'm of the elect. But as far as for you other niggas, man, death and destruction, let the Lord consume you, man. Psalms 109, like the Lord, like King David said in the spirit, man. Let them curses consume you in your house, you wicked, man. And judgment is coming for you wicked motherfuckers, man. You see? And we in that time right now, man. See, a lot of y'all sold out. Y'all love this life. Y'all love this world, right? And you ain't even got shit. Esau bought you niggas cheap. He bought you niggas cheap. You got more than the average, okay? You millionaire, whatever. But that ain't shit. And don't you see that the economy is about to bottom up? Stock market, all that's about to crash. So what do you think you're gonna be then? Again, back to the movie we was watching. Homeboy said, "Look, I don't think none of that shit is gonna be good for nothing. Maybe cash, cash it, because cash ain't nothing anyway. Right. Just paper. Motherfuckers, like going back during the time of Germany, when everybody, who was the
Weimar Republic.
The Weimar Republic, right? Everybody, all the money that they had in the stash box, this, that, and the third. See, the scripture says it's written, "The just shall live by faith." It's about having faith. You got the doomsday preppers. Esau do that because they don't have no faith. The Most High is not with them. They don't believe in them. So they supposed to be sitting there trusting in, loading, stocking up, stockpiling ammunition, carnal shit, dry canned goods that you just put some water on it and you got a whole steak dinner. They supposed to think like that, man. But you got Jake that should look, man, we got to prepare, we got to, right? And again, I ain't, if that's your spirit, because you got some Jake that's just into hunting, like, training and this, whatever, but
if you trust in it, you fucked up.
You fucked up. Because it's about faith. That's not going to save us. A gun, having food stockpiled, underground tunnel, that's not going to save us, man. All right? And if you were
cases of water.
Yeah, 1 billion cases of water, man. Come on, man. Trust in your how about Shimmy how shot. And things are going to get real, man. Things are going to get real. All the things that you heard from the head of the apostle on down, these things are going to keep continuing rapidly come to pass, man. You see, the Lord's going to corner off a lot of you jakes, man. You niggas that think, because you jakes are proud and shit, too. A lot of you ain't got shit. A lot of you just wicked as hell. Adulterous type niggas, drug dealing ass niggas, popping pills, smoking weed. Like, that's the end of life for a nigga. Well, that shit is going to come to a dramatic end, man. All right? And then you Uncle Tom Oreo cookie ass niggas, man. You know, Most High gonna get y'all, man. Cause why? He chose everything but His word, His truth, His fear. You're supposed to fear the Most High and keep His commandments. But y'all like, ah, how with that Bible? You know, look, man, it's about me. You know, okay, all right, nigga. See if you can save yourself when martial law comes. Keep that energy, man. All right, because I promise you, the Most High gonna expose you for the bitch ass nigga you is. All right.
Yeah. Yep, reading on, it says, verse 21, and am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee?
And am I not I agree with those that rise up against thee, man? How are you rising up against the Most High? All right, by what? Coming up against His word, His doctrine. Sitting here it is, the Lord sent His prophets out there, and they teaching the right doctrine, 100% truth. But then you know, there's no such thing as. You had niggas go as far as say that the chariots ain't real. There's not gonna be no nuclear destruction.
Right.
The name of the
Missiles don't exist.
The missiles don't exist. The name of the Most High is not important. It's not gonna be a time of Jacob's trouble, right? So that's how you rose up against the Most High. Okay.
Right.
Is it more?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna read 3 more verses. It says, I hate them with perfect hatred.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. The Most High said, I hate them with perfect hatred. So where did all this love for the 2/3 come, man? Now where did all this love come for the 2/3, man? You know, because you got niggas that's sitting up there, you know, talking, we can't hate the 2/3, and I love black people. We out here for. Those are buzzwords for a nigga trying to hustle you, man. That's what that is. Because the Most High, this is King David, a man after the Most High's heart. He said, I hate them with perfect hatred, man. All right, you ain't supposed to fraternize with it, you know. Okay, well, you know, okay, I know he doesn't know the name of the Most High, but he's a brother, he's an Israelite. Shalom, brother, shalom, man. Shabbat shalom. You know, you ain't supposed to be doing that, man. You know, the scripture said, possible that peace be with all men. I'm not saying we going, nah, of course, but at the end of the day, two can't walk together unless they be agreed, man. And see, and that's a big demon that's around a lot of so-called brothers waking up to knowing that they're Israelites. And seeing the reason what it is too, because they want to still have it easy. Like it's that same old church mentality. A lot of niggas go to church because it's easy to go to church. You go to church, quote a couple scriptures that you don't understand or misquoting them, right? Pay your little offering basket, right?
Yeah.
Put your little whatever in there.
Yeah,
So I'm a man of God. And you go home feeling devout. That's bullshit, man. Most I ain't with that.
Yup.
But
So it says, verse 23, search me, O power, and know my heart, try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting.
and see, and that's the humility. Scripture say before honor come humility. That's why King David was known as a man after the Most High's heart. And he broke it down because in Psalms 50, the 51st chapter, right? King David's checking himself. And this is a man, a righteous man. But he's checking himself. He said, make me clean, you know, wash me with hyssop, right? Before thee have I sinned. He humbled himself. That's why the Lord said, unto this man what I look to, him that is of a contrite heart and spirit, right? Most High, the scriptures say the Lord resists the proud. So a lot of you Israelites out there got it all back. You got it twisted, man. You got it twisted. But you got anything else? You got
something on the comment.
Oh yeah, let him rip.
Yep.
Let him rip. Let him rip.
Just go with the spirit.
You know, we just this was, you know, an impromptu, if you will. Like I said, you know, in the spirit, we just, you know, speaking on a lot of things, prophecies, man. You know, and the thing is, we waiting. I keep quoting it, but it's the truth. The scripture say the captive hasten the exit to be loose.
The exiled captive hasten to be loose.
There you go. Salaki for, you know, I've quoted it wrong.
Me too, you know what I mean? It's all good.
Yeah. Salaki, brothers, because I ain't trying. But y'all,
Yeah.
that's what the scripture said. We can't wait to get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, so I'm going to read this from the brother, Hawaii, Elder Bro Hawaii, James, North
Oh,
Carolina.
man, yeah. Shalom. Man, y'all smacked.
Right, it says, Psalms.
Can't believe me and that brother haven't been able to. Man, that's my God in the spirit, man.
Psalms 119 and verse 9, it says, Beth, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word.
Right, and all of us, that's what we're all doing, man. trying to cleanse our way and hope to find grace and mercy in these days, man. But by what? Taking what?
Taking heed. It says,
Taking heed.
But taking heed thereto according to thy word.
Yeah, not your own opinion of what you want to do. You know, shit. ISUPK, y'all still haven't. At least I haven't heard it. You made mockery. Said John the Baptist found the truth.
Right.
If John the Baptist was on fish on his plate, I say pass the hot sauce. What kind of reprobate spiritual niggas you?
Straight niggas.
Yeah, straight niggas, man. Monkey niggas, gorilla niggas, man. You want a lot of y'all niggas take pride in that, man. The Lord gonna break all y'all niggas up, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's another one. Job 28:28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding.
And from the head of the apostles down, that's what we teach you, brothers, the fear of the Lord, right? The apostle Paul said that, right? Knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. All right? So that's why we constantly, because the Lord showed us these things, but he said, that what I show you in secret, preaching upon the rooftops. All right? So that's why we come out here and constantly do these things, because Jake don't realize, man, if you go, you know, and again, I've been on the road and shit, and a lot of you brothers that's in the different down south and throughout the, you know, because like Northeast is different from down south.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Northeast, the wet radio waves and shit flood you with all that pop and bullshit. You know, today's hip hop and all that shit. They flood you with all of that shit. This concert, the summer jam, that jam, this jam, right? But when you down south or whatever, you know, the radio station, those stations don't come in, all right? And if you ain't got satellite, you're gonna hear the Edomite stations. But when you hear these Edomite stations, they like old school Rush Limbaugh type motherfuckers. You got the right wingers, what do you call them? The militia groups got radio stations. Esau is down here talking about the
real shit,
the impending doom. You niggas are living in a fucking fantasy world, man. That's why I said the day of the Lord should come upon you as a thief in the night. You're not even waiting, much less, you ain't even ready for the destruction that's coming, much less looking for the Lord to come. All right? And we've been telling you that Yahweh Shai is coming, and really, that's a good thing. You're supposed to rejoice and be happy at that. But y'all sit there and just, you know, turn a blind eye and go into this world, man. So that's why destruction, the Most High got special destructions cooked up for a lot of you too, man. A lot of you so-called hard rocks and sit there, man, listen, the Most High will break you the fuck down, man. All right? And the Lord gonna send more apparitions, more spirits. The Most High gonna send destruction upon you. You got more on that?
Yeah, this is a whole lot.
Yeah, now, oh no, let the spirit, you know, let it rip, man.
Yeah. All right, so this is
You know, we in effect mode.
gun. Hey, I'll go
The
5
spirit.
o'clock in the morning. This is Job 28 and Job 28 and 28. It says unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord. I read that one, Slakia.
Okay.
I read that one.
It's all right. Hey, man. Sweeter than a repeater, as they say, right?
Slakia. Luke 10 and 16.
Okay.
He that heareth you heareth me, and he that despiseth you despiseth me.
Right. So again, you know, they sit there, they think, yeah, man, them clowns, brick mills, to block. They sit there. We've been, listen, from the apostles on down, all you brothers coming in, we absorb that. We understand that that comes with the territory, man. All right, that comes with the territory. You can't be first of all, we're in the business of, we're not going to be like love, you know. It's going to be nothing but ridicule, shame. You know, they're going to talk all kinds of shit because they did that to the ancient prophet. They did it to Yahweh Shai. He said, know that the world hated me first. And that's why he's saying, look, they're not despising. I mean, they coming at you because why? The Lord got us out there as a forefront, but really you despising the Most High, so it don't matter. And when these things happen, and a lot of people have said, you know, wow, not for nothing, man. I didn't like them Israelites, so I thought they were crazy. I don't listen to them. But a lot of stuff that they're saying is happening right now. We're seeing it happen.
You know who said that? The dude, what's his name? The Angry Prepper. I don't know if you're familiar with that dude.
Oh, the Angry Prepper. Damn, I ain't seen him in the. Okay.
He did Jake out in New York.
Okay.
He was I don't know if he's still down with the FDNY, but he was a firefighter, right? But I remember he did a video years ago. A couple brothers, I did a video on this guy, where he was talking shit about the Israelites, right? This is before pandemic. And then 2022 or something like that, he did a video. I was watching it because I watch his videos.
Right.
So he was like, yeah, man, not for nothing though. Them crazy guys on 42nd Street, yeah, you know what? A lot of shit they saying is true and it's happening to them.
Yeah.
This was at the height of the pandemic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The angry prepper.
Hey, what the Lord said, they should know that a prophet has been amongst them.
Yup.
You see, because, you know, it doesn't matter whether you hear right now. I mean, if you have the elect, you're going to hear anyway.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord just got us in the spirit to where, see, like, that you know, the truth grows, man. Yahweh Shai said, he that believeth on me, as the scripture hath said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. So if you know anything about a river, it's constantly flowing. As a matter of fact, that's where you get the word bank, right? The word bank comes from what? An embankment. All right, which is an embankment is found where? Where the river, that's the canal that the river flows through. All right, so that's why with these banks, embankments, they constantly keep a constant flow of so-called cash. So Yahweh Shai said, he that believeth on me, right, out of his belly should flow rivers of living water, meaning in what? You're going to grow. You're not going to be just stuck on stupid, man. All right? See, a lot of you guys, you know, you can't, like the apostles used to say, the 1992 Israelites, because why? You still stuck on that. You think it's about wearing studs, armbands, having mad studs all over there, and speaking with a loudspeaker. And here comes the mighty Thunderbird from, you know what I'm saying, the camp of the Cougars or whatever the fuck y'all niggas call it. Yes, bro. Bow down. You know, it goes deeper than calling the white man the devil, man.
Right.
It's about what happened to prophecy, man. Right? Not what happened to peace, but what happened to prophecy, man. What happened to the prophecies, man? See, the scriptures tell you the Lord gathered us through his word. So what's up with you cats, man? Well, maybe it's because why? You ain't got the prophecies. And again, the Lord did say the parable about the what? The 5 wise virgins and the 5 foolish. So maybe you're the 5 foolish, man. And you know how that worked out. The 5 foolish try to holler at the 5 wise virgins. Get some of their oil. They said, nah, basically they said, nah, my brother, you got to get your own. Like that old commercial. With the old, I mean, I don't know if you remember that shit, but it was you know, back then they used to sell the records and shit, the 45s and the tracks and all that shit.
I remember that.
Yeah, they used to say they had a commercial playing. Nah, it's all good. I mean, some of y'all brothers probably remember that shit. It was funny though back then, right? You had Jake, because they used to send the thing, you get like, you know, and I was little trying to order that shit. I was young and shit. You know, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but oh shit, you get like 3 records for 99 cents and all that shit in the thing. So they would have the commercial on and shit. Dude be playing some, you know, Temptations, Spinners or whatever, right? And then I was like, oh man, the dude came, basically, I think he said, I forget, I think he said Louis Brawl or whatever. They said, nah, my brother, you gotta get your own. Right? So you had to order your own shit. So that's like the 5 the 5 wise virgins. That's what they're saying to the 5 foolish.
Get your own shit.
Nah, my brother, you gotta get your own. If you type that in, I'm pretty sure that now YouTube got damn it almost anything on it.
I can look it up right now if you want.
Okay, yeah. If that pop up, man.
What's it?
I ain't seen that in a while.
You gotta get your own.
You gotta get your. Nah, my brother, you gotta get your own, right? Because basically it was a commercial. You know how like they had like the infomercials. I mean,
oh, yeah,
or infomercials or whatever.
Oh yeah. I seen this joint.
You seen that shit?
But I seen it on YouTube, not in the air.
Right.
I wasn't even around.
Back in the day, they would constantly play it. Matter of fact, play that. Basically, that's the 5 wise versions versus the 5 foolish versions. See, hey man, because YouTube got everything.
I can put it up in front of the camera if you want.
Can't you?
Shit,
it's, you know, joke for those who can remember this.
Matthew's 25 at the end of the day.
That's what that represents. That's how we look at that spiritually.
Hey y'all, I got a great new album in the mail today.
So you can use the order the albums in the mail from the magazine.
Onyx Communications and Halo Productions proud to present Halo, the classic.
But wait, will they strike the video? Oh, God,
I'm a Benjamin. I'm a pirate. I pirate all this shit.
pirate.
The stylistic,
So they playing all the cuts and shit,
the
right?
incomparable Delphonics, and much, much more.
What is it? Fair use, fair use, fair use.
Fair use, right, fair use for sure.
Not sold in any
They
store.
used to play this fucking commercial every fucking night.
Only here, only now. Write this
And you would order it from the magazine and shit.
now to order this timeless soul treasure.
Or you can call the number.
Original masters. The Shy Lights.
Shy lights.
Mason.
But I just spurred it because this is real music. Like how we kicking real music with
Way,
you.
way better.
Classics.
Those are cuts. You know, I remember I was young, but
Remember,
grew up listening to that
this
shit.
is not available in any store.
but anyway, you gotta keep.
Operators are standing
Alright, let me get to the point
Yeah,
then.
get to the.
Oh, matter of fact, I was about to get there right now. Hold on.
Sexy soul getaway.
This is a fantastic album, man. Let me borrow it.
No, my brother. You got to buy your own.
This classic collection. Have your
Matthew 25.
Matthew 25th chapter, man. That's how. Because why? You know what? And now, I mean, it's a little slocky, brothers. Bear with us. Bear with us in our folly, if you will. But now, we play that to say this. Matthew the 25th chapter. He said, man, that's a fantastic album.
Right.
Can I borrow it?
Right.
So that's the five foolish virgins trying to borrow this truth. Because right now, what's the prophecies is lit. All right? Look, if you want to be saying something, you got to speak about what's happening. You got to speak about the MOTB, the nuclear destruction, World War III, what's going on over there in with Ukraine. Ukraine, that wasn't the one I was thinking of, but the other one,
Israel, Gaza.
Gaza. You got to speak about these things, man. And see, and a lot of y'all don't have to understand it. And when that time come when they actually Esau implement these things about the MOTB, because it happened with the jab. Right? A lot of you simple-minded niggas that are following these fucking false prophets, that was lost. What do we do? Do we take the jab so we can keep our job?
Right.
And then them simple-minded, man, look, man, take a jab, man. Right? And then you niggas took it till you died. So you got sick, you ain't been the same since.
Right.
So you gonna take the MOTB. But you gonna but y'all gonna remember, and y'all gonna try to go to the apostles, the elders, and all that stuff, and basically gonna say, nah, my brother, you gotta go get your own. That's what when you read Matthew the 25th chapter, bring it out, my brother. Shop, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, like I said, pair with it, but the point is there, man. The point is there. Go ahead.
That's right. So Matthew 25 and verse 1. It says, Then shall the kingdom of heaven be like unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps, and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
Right. 10 virgins, which is just a number. All right, which went forth to meet the bridegroom. And that's prophetic to the time that we're in now. The bridegroom is speaking about the Lord, Yahweh Shai. All right? Go ahead.
Right, and it
And the
says,
scriptures tell you about the law being a lamp. Right? So in other words, this truth, this
Matthew
word.
1, Psalms 119.
Yep. Right?
The word is a lamp unto my feet.
So they took the you know, they went out, they came in the truth to get ready to meet the lamb or the bridegroom. Go ahead.
And it says, and 5 of them were wise,
5 of them, see, the Most High showing some of them was wise. Go ahead.
and 5 were foolish.
5 was foolish. The foolish ones is that nigga that said, man, can I borrow this album? That was the foolish niggas. Go ahead.
They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them.
And took no oil with them. Meaning, in other words, they didn't have the truth. They didn't study. The oil is the word, the understanding. Let me say that too, not just the word, but the understanding. Right? David said in the Psalm, right? He anointed me with the oil.
My cup overflow.
My cup overflow, but there's another one. I get understanding through that oil or something like that. If I'm not quoting it verbatim.
Brother could put that up if you know what
Right.
you're
If
talking
you
about.
know the scripture. But go ahead. Matter of fact, I even, go ahead.
Right. And it says,
Through that precepts, I get understanding.
okay, come.
Yep.
It says, they that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them.
Mm-hmm.
And just that, I'm
Again,
sorry.
you can break it down as you read it.
Okay,
too,
Khan. And then just to land back to the video that the elder bishop referenced, right? So the man had a record, he had a record player where he had the wax.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? He got a record
Ooh,
player where he
yeah.
had the wax. So he had it's like having a lamp without the oil.
Without the oil.
What's the point? You got a record player, but you ain't got no damn wax. What the fuck you doing with the record player, man?
Yeah.
You ain't getting the music. Can I borrow yours, my brother?
Nah, my brother, you have to get your own.
Right? So it says verse 4. But the wise took oil in their the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. So the wise took the oil, which is this understanding of this truth, right? In their vessels. A vessel is something you use to pour something. This could be a vessel. You know, you pour oil in here, you pour something in here. So now you got your vessel with your oil, and now you got your lamp. So now when it comes time to keep on trimming your lamp, preparing your lamp.
I'll break
Oh,
two
yeah.
to back you up.
Yup.
It's the book of Psalms 104 and 15. It said, and wine that maketh glad the heart of men, right? Which everybody know wine make
Heart
you,
merry.
make the heart merry, man. We ain't got wine, but we got, some of that same spirit, right? So it said, and wine that maketh glad the heart of men, and oil to make his face to shine, and bread which strengtheneth man's heart. So now spiritually, because we anoint each other, if you put oil, you have a shine, but what's that? The scriptures say wisdom maketh a man face to shine. So the oil represents wisdom when you look at it spiritually, right? But I got one more for you, brother. Right? Psalms 141 and 5. Let the righteous smite me. This is what King David said. See, that's why the scripture said a wise man will reprove a wise man and he shall love thee. King David said, let the righteous smite me. It should be a kindness. And let him reprove me. See, that's the problem. A lot of you jakes don't want to get reproved. It shall be an excellent oil, which shall not break my head. All right? Meaning what? This truth, this knowledge. So the oil goes into the word of the Most High. Right? Go ahead.
And we've all been smitten. I've been smitten.
Oh yeah.
But Elder Bishop, you know what I'm saying? We was talking, all the elders,
yeah.
correction. In other words,
Man,
correction.
brother, shit.
Admonishment.
And y'all ain't seen nothing yet, man. Like, I ain't gonna say see nothing yet. Everything is spiritual, but the spirit that used to be, going back to One West stuff was crazy, but the spirit that was on Apostle Tahar back then, and I thank the Lord for that, man. Thank him for that, And that's what King David saying, let the righteous smite me. From when we were babes or whatever, like, all right, right now, Apostle Tahar might not get down on like he did before, but the spirit, it's all spiritual. But man, we went through the fucking Apostle Gabar, they'll tell you Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rakah, but we got some of that too. Shit, we got a lot of that, okay? And then the school back then, so you basically the Lord do things for a reason. But now, if you was a wise man or you wouldn't get offended. Yahweh Shai said, blessed is he who is not offended in me. All right? Because the scriptures also speak about the desire of discipline. The way reproof and apocrypha is the true, is the beginning. You got to love being disciplined, being corrected, being reproved. Okay? So the wise virgins, they loved it. But the foolish virgins, they didn't take heed to the word. They didn't understand because they didn't have the oil. So that's how they got offended and went off and teaching all this other nonsense. Now, Bishop Nate, okay, and Pastor Tar, I heard him recently speak about it, and we always spoke about it. I remember when it happened, Pastor Tar told us about it. And it happened, it was spiritual. And see, and a lot of y'all not listening to the spirit, but it happened right before the Cornelius Council, which is that is like one of the, I think they call it ecumenical councils, the Council of Trent and all that stuff. Those are councils that are still spoken of today. When all that bullshit, they brought that stuff in there, the divinity of, all that. But the Cornelius Council is a very heavy council to this day. And right prior to the Cornelius Council, because Nate confided in Apostle Tahar, he came up under Apostle Tahar. He knew that was one of the men of the Lord. And he told Apostle Tahar he had a dream that there was a bowl of oil put on his head, but the oil got taken away from him, right? And then he said, but towards the end of the dream, the oil got put back on my head. So he told us that, we understood it, we thought about the scriptures, right? And then the council came and Nate went wicked way he left from back then, right? He went wicked, he came up against us, he condemned us for teaching that Cornelius was an Israelite, which is something that he now teaches to this day. You see? So that's spiritual. But that's a spiritual thing. And a lot of people are not paying attention to that. Maybe in his mind he's wrestling it. Maybe it's because it's a pride thing, ego thing at this point. Oh, you know what? Pastor is a man. But if he say that, he's going to lose the love, and hell, Esau, if they actually, the Maluka brothers or whoever gave him a briefcase, they might pay him another visit. So he's stressed.
Compromise.
That's why you're not supposed to sell out
Right.
or make no deals or whatever with the damn devil, man. Right? But go ahead, my brother.
Yeah. So reading on in Matthew 25 and verse 5, it says, while the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept.
Right, meaning that what? They went back into the spirit world, they died, the prophets died and everything. Right? Go ahead. But they came back. Go ahead.
And at midnight there was a cry made,
At midnight, there was a cry made. All right, go ahead.
behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him.
Right, so what are we doing?
Exactly.
We're getting ready, and that's what the Apostle Paul was speaking about when he spoke about the godly jealousy. How I want to present you as a chaste robe before the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai. So that's what we're doing. We're letting you know Yahweh Shai is coming. Time to get yourself together, break your follow ground, repent. Right? Go ahead.
Right. So it says, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps.
And trim their lamps, which is their spirit, man. All right, what we're doing right now, we're trimming your lamp. Is old Quaker English for turning on the light, or lighting your lamp. All right, so we're supposed to be lighting your lamp. A lot of you guys ain't lighting your lamps, man. And a lot of you probably trying. You know how you got a lighter and the shit on.
Right.
That's what y'all doing. Ain't nothing, no flame coming out, so you can't light your lamp because you ain't got the oil. All right, go ahead.
I got a quick one real quick.
Oh, absolutely.
Psalms 119 and 104.
Mm-hmm.
Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way.
Through the precepts of the Bible. All right, and therefore I hate every false way. So men of the Lord are going to get upset over people that come with false. If you sit there and teach against the prophecies or the word, man of the Lord is supposed to speak on it. A lot of you guys don't speak on nothing. You only see the apostles and the brothers of Great Millstone. Only we speak on things. The only time they might speak on things if they get mad at us and talk shit about us. And listen, all right, we here for that.
Right.
But the fact remains, y'all not rebuking, all right? You're not defenders of the gospel, man.
Right.
And you're not teaching sound doctrine.
Right. No, like the precept you brought out before we went on camera, they turned their face the other way.
Right, the blind. Oh yeah, we was reading. Yeah, the blind. They turn a blind eye.
They turn a blind
Or
eye.
turn their face the other way. Basically a blind eye. Yep.
They wink at the. I ain't see that. I ain't see nothing. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. What was that? 27 and 1 or
Ecclesiasticus, right?
Yeah.
Ecclesiasticus 27.
yeah.
Let me get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Why
quick,
not?
fast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They look the other way because they want that game. You know. Is it 27?
It's 27 and
Yep.
1. It says many 27 and 1 Ecclesiasticus Apocrypha.
And
Sirach.
I don't even realize, like, we was talking about a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You just bring it back to memory, man. The Spirit is really talking about a lot of different things in the Spirit.
Yup, Sirach 27 and 1. Many have sinned for a small matter.
Right, see? And like people and I was telling the brother, Josiah used to say, you could buy a nigga cheap, right? You can buy a nigga cheap for a small matter, man. You have people going off for a small matter, man.
It says many have sinned for a small matter, and he that seeketh for abundance will turn his eye away.
Right. He gonna turn his eye away. Oh, we ain't see that. You could buy your way to the top. A bride.
I see that.
I ain't see that. He gonna turn a blind eye. And that's what a lot of y'all did, man. And that's why a lot of y'all won't say nothing, man. A lot of y'all are looking for that payday or receive the payday. You know, that's why there's one time nobody would say nothing against Comfy. I don't know if y'all can remember that, but the Spirit was on the apostles to rebuke him.
Mm-hmm.
Yohanan was going off. It wasn't personally, you being wicked.
Right.
But a lot of y'all, amongst them, y'all turn your blind eye.
Shit.
You know, Nate hardly know until they got into it a little bit. They had their turf wars, right? Right? But they never rebuked each other for teaching false doctrines. You see, a lot of you turn a blind eye. There's a lot of guys out there that know about the MOTB, but because they're gonna get that check, right? A lot of people got paid to advertise for the what you call it, the Jabby.
Yeah.
right? So even, and a lot of y'all knew that shit was wrong. Some of y'all didn't take it, but you commended your congregation to take it. What's that? That's a Judas goat, a hireling. For the greater gain, you're going to look the other way. Scriptures say a gift destroys the heart of the wise. So you had some guys that might have been, you know, in the spirit or whatever, like Nate. he was teaching the name of the Most High. Him and Bunyam was going in. But then what happened? Now he said, we don't know the name. He called, his guys started teaching, you call it Most High, yoga, yo play. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas, man?
Disrespectful ass niggas.
Disrespectful to the fullest, man. All right? But is more?
That was that net. I can finish on 119. It says,
Okay.
105, thy word is a lamp unto my feet
Mm-hmm.
and a light unto my path.
Right, which is this truth, man. All right? And your steps got to be in this truth, man. Everything gets measured out through the Holy Spirit of which the Most High gave us his word. You know, but I don't know if you want to bring something else out or...
I can finish in Matthew.
Yeah, we'll finish Matthews then, okay.
Yup, it says, then Matthew 25:7, then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps.
Mm-hmm.
And the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil.
Now, my brother, you got to get your own. And that's what it's going to be. You're going to see more and more people trying to see. And that's why the scripture says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. All right? Because again, you're going to have, because then it's going to be like a popular song. Really, right now it is. You can't really, see, before you had these camps, they were talking about husbands love your wives, the picnic, Hebrew picnic, you know, unity camp, and all this other stuff, right?
Yeah.
You can't be sitting out there. That ain't hitting on nothing, man.
Right.
Because why? It's about the prophecy, man. The spirit of Yahweh Shai, the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
Right.
All right? The Most High said, speak ye in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. All right? So it always go back to that. So now that that's a happening thing, but a lot of y'all still don't really understand the prophecies.
Right.
Y'all don't understand what, because the Most High ain't dealing with you. Right? Go ahead.
Come on. It says, and the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil, for our lamps are going out. But the wise answered and said, nah, my brother, get your own. Nah, I'm joking.
But basically, the wise answered and said,
he said, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you.
yeah, like, nah, fuck that. Not so, man. You can't, nah, hell no. Nah, my brother, you got to get your own. You're right. That's who brought that.
That's what we gonna say.
Nah, my brother, you got to get your own. Listen, man, I'm from ISUPK. I mean, whatever the fuck, IUIC.
Yeah.
And what's the name? Y'all supposed to, now is the time for y'all to get, y'all should have been got it. You know? Demons. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Straight up demons.
It said, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves.
Yeah, go buy your own. Go get your own oil, man. I ain't give you none of my oil. You know, and see, and another thing, things are gonna get real too. You know, when things in these areas, when the so-called disaster strikes, if you will, the martial law and everything is declared, it's gonna go back to survival, man.
Oh yeah.
That's when it's gonna get real. Psalms 110:3.
Yup. That people shall be willing to do that power.
You know, that's when it's gonna get real. See, while things are business as usual, bread and circuses, it's not a reality to you. You know, so you don't really care. You know, Jake actually run away from it, even though they claim to be men of the Lord. You know, or sometimes they might touch on it, dance around it. But they got other agendas, man. But hey, man, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Because that evil day is drawing closer and closer.
Right.
Go ahead, my brother.
So I'm gonna finish up the last few verses. It says, and buy for yourselves. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came.
Yeah, while you sitting up there trying to figure it out, it's too late, man.
Exactly.
But y'all should have already had it, you know? But you're not of the elect, so that's why you ain't got it. So while y'all there trying to revamp yourself, change up again, because you gonna figure out the Most High gonna show you that y'all was wrong, right? Then how was Shah gonna come, go ahead?
It says, and they that were ready went in with him.
They that were ready, spiritually, man. Oh, you got these doomsday preppers. Y'all ain't ready. You're supposed to be prepped in the spirit, man. All right? It said that what? They that were ready
went in with him to the marriage.
Right, meaning in other words, they got delivered, man. In the chariots. Go ahead.
And the door was shut.
and the door was shut. That reminds me of what?
Noah.
Noah.
Yeah, Noah.
And the door was shut. So the Lord is going to shut the door, man. That's why a lot of you, you know, you got guys out there that if you are sort of woke or got an inkling, something ain't right, the Lord got you tuned in, you better go all the way. You better stop playing the fuck around, man. You better come all the way. The scriptures tell you how to come into this truth, man. You know? Scriptures tell you, basically, you lock yourself into this thing, man. All right? Put on them shackles, spiritual shackles or whatever. Lock in. All right? Now's the time to lock in. Forget all that other bullshit that you thought, man. Because if you don't, you're gonna be another statistic, man. And you're going to really feel that pain. If you're still around, the Most High wants you to feel that, man. All right? That was it on that?
It says, yeah, there's a couple more verses. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him, and the door was shut. Afterward came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us.
Right. Beat me up too, Lord. Beat me up.
Right, beat me up. Matthew 7. Now everybody that say, Lord, Lord, right?
Yup.
Yahushua, what about me? What about me? What about me?
Yep.
What about you, nigga?
Yeah, what about you? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you, nigga?
It says, open to us. But he answered and said, verily I say unto you, I know you not. Whenceforth, it says, watch therefore, for you know not. You know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh.
So Jake got a saying, stay ready so you don't gotta get ready.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to always stay in the spirit, man. And one of the best ways to stay in the spirit is constantly be around the brothers, like-minded brothers, and out there teaching, prophesying, studying, praying. You know? You gotta fight to stay in the spirit. This is a spiritual battle. Okay, but you got any other
That was it for the most part, you know what I'm saying?
So we'll close it right
You know
there.
what I mean?
We'll close it right there.
Otherwise we go forever, right?
Yeah, I know how it go, man. You know, hey, man, Lord willing, hopefully brothers got edified overall in the spirit, man, and just be ready, man. Yahushua is coming. This place right here, which this ain't even a real place, man.
Yeah.
All right, but it's not gonna be here longer, man. Our time is coming. The Lord is gonna deliver us, man. He's gonna heal us of all these infirmities we got. Okay, like this, we're not putting our faith in no vanity, man. This is the real deal, man. With the King, John 14, Yahushua said, if it were not so, I would have told you. John 14:1, in my Father's house is many mansions. So the Lord got things prepared for us, but we gotta step up to the plate and hold our end of the bargain, so to speak, man. All right, and the Lord said, "In your patience possess ye your souls." All right, so that's what it's about, man. We're praying to the Lord to put that spirit on you to allow you to remain patient to the end, man. Endure to the end, right? What's that, Matthews?
Matthew 24. He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved.
It ain't changed, man. You know, it ain't changed, man. So with that, I guess we'll end it there. You know, as always, say Ka Halal, Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakak. Shalom to the double honesty the apostles. Shalom to all you sincere Akim out there. You know, and Abarat Azab, man, just stay strong and stay in the spirit. Shalom.
Shalom, Yahweh Shabbat.
Shalom.